Good morning. Welcome to TWEC Morning Devotion. This morning I'd like to speak with you on the topic, living a transparent life before God. And I'll be reading from the book of Hebrews chapter 4 and verse 13, which reads, "And no creature is hidden from his sight, but all are naked and exposed to the eyes of him to whom we must give an account." This morning, if we take a moment to look at our own life, we'll be able to conclude that the truest measurement of our spiritual maturity can always be found during our private moments. When nobody is present to see, we need to ask ourselves some questions. How pure is our eyes? When we are alone, how honest are our prayers? When there is no threat of being contradicted, how accurate are we with our words? Now, these are questions we must ask ourselves, because our secret life, that is our true life. That is the life that God knows. That is the life that God sees. Now, because of the fallen human nature, we have developed a universal tendency in that we are more concerned with our reputation among others than we are with our standing before God. We do not want our friends or acquaintances to know our deepest secret for fear of embarrassment or what they might think about us. But surprisingly, we have no embarrassment at them before God. Is it that we know He sees all things? Or is it that we believe He would understand? I don't know. Perhaps that's the case. But what I do know is when there is sin involved, His holy eyes are more grieved than those of any friend or acquaintances. Yet, our fear is towards others and not towards God. That is why Jesus spent a lot of time encouraging His disciples to guard the integrity of their secret life. Their spirituality was to be most honestly lived behind closed doors. He admonished that they should pray in their closet, fast not to be seen by men, and when they give tithes and offering, don't let the right hand know what the left was doing. These are the signs which highlights maturity is real and not just for a show. But unfortunately, this is the type of secrecy we save for sin. Based on our fallen nature, it is natural for us to want to keep our sin in darkness and to show off our spirituality. But the truth is, God doesn't ask for what comes naturally. In fact, He calls for the very opposite. We are to expose our sin, confess them to Him and others, and to be humble in our discipline of the Spirit. Faith will show itself in works, but it will never show off. Sin, on the other hand, will hide itself from others. But what I do know is that it cannot hide itself from God. If you are like most, your reputation is sacred to you. You guard it well. But what matters more? Your reputation in this world or your reputation with God? The opinion that counts the most is God's. His assessment of our secret sin is graver than the assessment of others. So I encourage you today, live holy and transparent before God. Confess in heartfelt honesty and let Him shine in the darkest area of your life. God bless and have a wonderful day.